Right, should we roll?
Yeah, just one second. Postman's here.
Well, tell him you're busy.
I've got a parcel. Well, I've got a parcel. I'm not just getting out to chat to
You got
him.
your phone, Key? You got your phone on?
Currently doing it. I'm
What's
just
with your eyes?
the battery. I've got
You're like Bear
moisturiser.
Grylls when he got stung by a wasp.
I thought it was a good idea to stick
Hello. Yep.
these live things.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh Lord, frauding again.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm on. Here we go. New phone, new era, new me. Yes, everybody, welcome to episode 15 of the Sherlocks Podcast with me, Trent, Brandon and Alex. We're going to be talking absolute nonsense, as usual, for however long Trent can get out of this edit. Let's get into it. What you been up to, boys?
You've been eating cows, haven't you, Alex?
Been eating cows again. Had a lovely Côte de Boeuf on Friday night.
Nice.
Not really done that much. Watched football yesterday. Ended up at Quick Fit.
For anybody who don't know what Côte de Boeuf is, do you want to give him a little insight, Alex?
Basically just like ribber beef.
Posh
Your
way of
dad
saying.
gave me a very good contact who lives near me. It's like a butcher.
Nice.
It's really good. To be fair, your dad came over. He went, I know a guy who sells meat from over your end. I went, it's a bit far to go. It's like driving an hour and a half.
To get some meat.
Or whatever, to get some meat. But he bought about 200 odd quid's worth, didn't he?
I had an Arctic lorry, I heard.
Yeah, it's really good. So that's about it. Been laying off the old horse a little bit.
I went to watch the Jolly Brewer football team yesterday. Won 6-0, top at league now, so...
Smashing it.
Yeah, then went for a couple of Guinnesses yesterday and watched Man City and Arsenal. Great game.
How good were it?
Mint.
When Haaland scored, I thought,
Yeah, it's on for them.
it's on. It was just like, nope, really good game.
They folded, didn't they?
Proper.
Oh my god, camera pan round to what's he called, Pep, and he just like a broken man just sat there just going, like, what has happened here?
Probably makes it worse because it's Arteta as well. Obviously, it was his right-hand man for ages, wasn't he? Apprentice, yeah.
Apprentice has become the master. Apparently Ireland were getting it big licks at end even though he lost. When all Arsenal fans and all Arsenal players were celebrating, he basically just started pointing to Premier League trophy and that.
Fair play. He's done it.
What you been up to, Trent?
Went for a tapas on Saturday. Nice. Went
What
for
were your
a few
selections?
drinks. We thought we ordered too much, but it was actually the perfect amount. Because like the first thing came and we got king prawns, and you only got 4, and there was only 4 of us, and we're like, oh god, these are going to small. And like, but then we got like a Caesar salad that was like a whole meal on its own, and things like chicken wings, meatballs, chorizo, stuff like that. Yeah, really nice.
Sweet.
Is it chorizo or is it
Chorizo. Oh god.
I'm with Trent. I said chorizo.
Chorizo.
Chorizo, yeah.
Yeah.
No, not chorizo.
Well, I've heard people say it.
Chorizo.
Yeah, I've heard
You
people
want
say
another
that.
one?
Italian.
Oregano. People call it oregano, don't
Oh,
they?
in America.
Yeah, no.
Alex prefers saying that.
Yeah.
No, it's like, well, what else do they say? When they go in, they call it like eggplant, zucchini,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
eggplant. What do they call spring onions?
Some people call them green onions, which makes sense to me. Oh, it gives me
It'll come back to me. Scallions.
That's it.
Scallions, and then is it like, is that herbs as well? Anyway, it'll
Yeah,
come
herbs.
to me, but...
They don't say herbs.
Some herbs in that.
The one I hate the most is when they say aluminium, not aluminium, because it's spelled aluminium. It's aluminum.
Yeah, aluminum.
Is it gyros or gyros or gyros
Gyro.
Or
or
gyro.
gyro? I once heard a Greek fella
What's to get
say
me
it,
gyro?
and it weren't either. It was sort of like a gyros.
Might do a bit of that later. Might get the old grill pan out later. Tell you what, that rotisserie thing I sent into our group chat.
Oh,
I was saying, what about that on tour, right? Say we're going around Germany or something, doing an 8-hour drive,
Right, shout.
stick a rotisserie on, and then every
the back.
stop we've got a chicken.
What, just keep buying chickens and sticking it on?
Yeah,
could
just keep
literally-
sticking them on.
We
Plug
could be
it
cooking
in.
that in the back of our van
yeah, we could.
whilst we're driving.
Yeah.
Under the seat.
This could be a very good tour video.
Is it me or does he keep freezing?
Who?
Alex, not his audio, just his picture. He keeps on like going.
No, that's what I'm doing.
I tell you what, we won't be needing this anymore.
No.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Hey.
What you been up to?
Well,
That's kind of current affairs, that. Kieran's got a new phone after 8
new
years.
phone. For anybody who don't know, these boys have been telling me to get a new phone for... I mean, I've been in a sticky situation with this Anchor power pack for a good few years.
3 years?
3 years, maybe. I've had the phone 8 years. This is my old phone. iPhone 8, which is now in the bracket of an antique. Best one they ever made, in my opinion. Let us know in the comments.
It's the only one you've ever had, by the sounds of it.
Yeah. Do you know what? I got it after the first album. Not as a reward for that, but just one Christmas, we all got a new iPhone 8, which that was a new one at the time, wasn't it? iPhone 8.
Yeah.
Back in
I think they come out in September, don't they?
1986, 2017, I got that, I think, or 18, and it's done me. But it's no more. The battery's screed.
It's like you on a night out with that. He's got a massive long lead, trails out his pants, and his power pack, his life support. It's like his oxygen tank.
It really
is, isn't it?
Yeah, after years of abuse and ridicule, caved in and listened to the boys. I needed it, though, let's be honest, didn't I?
Definitely needed it.
Have you just sorted it now?
Yeah, like 2 minutes ago. So
So
nice.
you haven't even witnessed the battery capabilities now. Yeah, you're going to be blown away.
Yeah, it's just a phone, though, innit? Come on, let's be honest. It's just a phone. The tech over.
They do, but they're not. Phones aren't just phones nowadays, are they?
Well, I've had it 3 or 4 days, and you're like, have you set your phone up yet? No, just been in box.
Probably would have left it there as well if you hadn't have said it.
Yeah.
Right, so everyone who's watching, would you leave it 4 days when you got a new phone? I mean, you might do. You might be waiting for a new SIM or something. Do you even wait for SIMs anymore? Is it not just instant?
Just literally eSIM, yeah. Mind-blowing. I'm of the opinion that phones are just a little bit... The tech over. People spend far too much time on phones. But,
you're
obviously,
right.
I know why, because they are pretty good, but it's just a phone, innit? Bring back the days of a phone being a phone. I think gigs would be better, personally.
Yeah, they would.
There's far too many people, and I'm not calling them out because everybody enjoys gigs in different ways. People are making memories, and I get it. Well, is this going off topic into something else? Sorry, my boost seat. I'm going to save it for Grimy Gears section, actually.
Current affairs. Probably getting bored of this now, but yeah. Ever since we've started talking about it, there seems to have been about 40 plane crashes. I feel like I should probably stop talking about it. But yeah, there's been one, a military helicopter in Washington, D.C. crashed into an airliner, American Airlines. What do you think's happened there? Trent or boys?
Well, there's all that where you see the flight map of the helicopter, and it looks like it's trying to go into other planes. You don't know the altitude or anything, but it's a bit strange. What do you think of what Trump said?
Oh, well, yeah.
What's he said?
Basically blaming disabled people for it.
What, the plane crash?
Yeah, for the disabled people being like air traffic control officers, basically saying that it's not a job they should be doing.
Mad on that, didn't know
But,
that.
yeah.
Apparently they were very understaffed, weren't they? So
Yeah.
one controller's been doing the job of 2 controllers. But I think apparently flying at night, apparently those Black Hawks, they use like night vision, don't they? And they think that he might have had a visual on another aircraft behind.
I think Trump tweeted out saying air traffic control were telling the helicopter, like, do you not see the plane? Like, can you see the plane? Rather than telling them what to do.
Yeah.
Like, rather than saying, oh, you need to move this way or go this way or whatever they do. Just saying, oh, can you not see the plane?
I think there's been a few near misses at that airport. So anyway, well, shocking. And then following that, there was another one in Philadelphia.
That was shocking,
Yeah,
wasn't
it's
it?
been a bad week. Terrible. Like private air ambulance. But other than that, what else has been going on?
Can I just ask one of your two with the iPhones, how do you close your apps off?
You
There's
go
no
like
home
that.
button.
You just
Hold it and flick it up.
Oh god, I'm nearly deleting apps here. There's no home button, which is mental. I just don't know.
You'll get there.
I'll get there. It's like talking to your nana. That's what Dave said about me, actually. That was funny. I was talking to Dave, who did the album, whilst we're still mixing the album, I think, and he was like telling me how to do something, so I could record a load of vocals and send it him. And he was just like, we're going round in circles, and he just like went, God, it's like talking to you. He went, it's like talking to me nana. Like, trying to educate me on something. I was laughing me head off.
What about Marcus Rashford going to Aston Villa?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good move for him. Bad move.
I
there's no
think he
incline.
needed to go, and it's obviously just on loan, so see how he gets on, but needed to probably get out.
Yeah.
Saying that, could have done with him recently. Obviously, we got beat 2-0 Palace. Is it the Grammys?
Yeah.
I don't watch no.
I don't watch it. It's trending, though. Kendrick Lamar wins Record of the Year.
I haven't even heard it.
Not like us. I don't listen to that stuff.
I don't listen to none of that.
Jaden Smith looks dumb as F at the Grammys.
What's that? Is that serious?
Yeah, I think so.
What grinds your gears? Right, I'll start us off because I wrote a few down. You said one a minute ago, though. I forgot what you were talking about.
Oh, I think mobile phones at gigs.
Yeah, that grinds my gears a little bit. I'll tell you what grinds my gears. People who live stream gigs in the gig.
Yeah.
You've got to be careful not to offend people in this section because people enjoy gigs different these days, and whether we like it or not, technology is available and people want to take videos and stuff, which is cool. I take plenty of videos, but live streaming a gig seems a little bit too much for me.
That is too much, because I mean, you could actually do the band damage by doing it. If your phone sounds awful, sounds like a fart through a walkie-talkie, what good is that broadcasting it to a lot of people who maybe haven't heard you before, and they might be going, well, I'm definitely not going to watch that. Sounds awful.
Even just from you've paid your ticket, enjoy it. It's never going to sound as good as like being in the gig at the time, is it? I've got one for you. People who sit in the car facing you with the red lights on, that grinds my gears, and it happens to me a lot when I go to the shop.
Sit in the car facing you?
So like, say you've just pulled up to Aldi,
Yeah.
you've parked up, turn your engine off, lights go off, car might pull in front of you, opposite you, and they're just sat with the red lights on, just blinding you, and it's like, it's
What
alright.
would that be going? Is that Kieran Crook from the Sherlock? Full beam. Got
Messing
it,
around.
must be.
Is that him messing around with your power pack?
Yeah.
Trying to plug a phone in?
He's just got a new power pack for the middle of Lidl.
People who don't take the paper off a butter when you get a pack of butter. You know what I mean?
That's just scumbag behaviour.
It's ridiculous. Just take it off, put it in bin. People who spray stuff, deodorant, etc., while other people are eating. Little bit rude.
I don't think that's very common, that.
Yeah, true. Maybe
But when it
in an
happens,
office
it's
job.
like,
All right.
Yeah.
Couples who don't move out of the way on a pavement because they're holding hands.
That's a weird one as well.
They don't want to move just in case they lose each other for 3 seconds. Maybe that's just me. People who stand up straight away after aeroplanes got into... You know, when it stops, people just undo the seatbelt and stand up, even though you know you've got a good...
And they're like this against the luggage like that.
Right.
Like, any minute now.
Mummy and Daddy Brigade, I wrote down. Brackets, Wales story. So a little story. I went camping in Wales once. You're supposed to leave 15 metres, at least, gap, so you're not too close, because it's this massive place. A camper pulls up well within the 15 metres, may I add, more like 6 metres, practically next to me. Fast forward a few hours, it's about 10:30, I've had a few, I'm playing tunes, and then Mummy and Daddy Brigade come round. Can you turn your music down? And I did turn it down. I shouldn't have turned it down. I should have turned round and said, you have camped a little bit close, mate. I think they used the kid as a bit of leeway.
Bit of leverage.
Yeah, so that wound me up. Right, this is a good one. People who put red sauce on the Nando's. Weird.
Yeah, that's just
it's
weird.
bizarre.
I don't really...
And you do see it.
It shouldn't bother you, really, though.
what about ketchup on a Sunday dinner? People do that,
that's-
don't they?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying it's not wrong, because you should be able to have whatever sauce you want.
Yeah.
Might taste good to them. It's like some people
Well, it's free
like
country,
coriander,
innit?
some don't. It's free country, but yeah, it is bizarre. But a lot of people still think lemon and herb is very hot at Nando's.
I've got another. People who stop traffic to let people out when it doesn't even make sense. For instance, you're driving, they stop to let a car go out. It's not even on the left-hand side.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think there is some where it's like, I've seen it loads of times, and it actually ends up causing more chaos than what's needed. Like, no reason to stop and let somebody out. I've seen people do that, like in the most mental scenarios before, and I'm thinking, you have just caused havoc.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
and it comes from a good place. We're not disputing that. We want to let them out, which is very kind of them. But in order for that to work, traffic has to be stopped that side as well, and they can't.
Yeah, it's
that's
just
beyond their
stupid.
control. So it don't make sense. People who say generally instead of genuinely in a sentence, that grinds my gears. You know when they're like, they get it mixed up and they'll go, no, I generally thought he said that though. And it's like, genuinely, genuinely, that grinds my gears. Or,
That is a very niche one.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that.
hey,
Yeah.
well,
Well,
that's
that was the
people.
captain.
Let us know in the comments, have you ever heard somebody misusing the word generally or genuinely and saying, it's like Pacific and specific,
I've heard that one.
Yeah.
proving you're not a robot.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
that is annoying.
I've got one, and this is internal in our family. People who put red sauce in the fridge, that's mental.
No, I don't think I've
Red
ever-
sauce goes in the fridge.
It does go in the fridge. I put it in the fridge.
I know, but you don't do it.
I don't even even, to be honest with you, I don't really have red sauce anyway.
Have you got any red sauce in your house?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Cupboard.
Correct.
Has it been open?
Yeah.
No, it's nice.
Have you also got red sauce in your fridge? Be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Everywhere.
No.
I don't think
It says literally says on the back, put in the fridge.
I know.
Yeah, but as well, I think, say when we're going to dessert territory, but when you have hot pudding with ice cream,
Hot pudding.
quite nice having sort of pudding, dessert or whatever, and then you have a cold bit. It's nice having a hot chip, cold dip.
That's just reminded me of something, actually. Have you seen McDonald's latest marketing thing? It's basically the Rogue dip. It's a chip in a milkshake, and they're marketing it like that as the Rogue dip.
See, that's another thing. Who would ever thought that a chip dipped in a McFlurry would taste good? Or a milkshake, whatever. Tried it once, because someone told me to, and I followed.
The hot and cold, that's more like, you've also got the salt and sweet going off as well. Yeah, I haven't tried it.
Going back to red sauce, I'm just not a big fan. Well, I like it, bro. I'm not.
I like it.
But I don't think it's not my favourite.
Well, it don't belong in fridge. Can we just settle this once and for all? Even though it says keep refrigerated, I'm not disputing that. It does say that, but you don't. Come on, you don't.
Leave a comment below.
So what do you do? Do you keep it in the cupboard, or do you put it in the fridge and get it out well before?
No,
you're having it.
Like a normal person.
Thinking about it, what's the difference between keeping a red sauce in fridge and then like all other sauces?
Brown sauce.
Peri sauce or I don't know.
Perry.
Jerry.
He's a berry. Perry. He's Jerry the berry. Perry.
I don't even know what barbecue sauce. Do you keep that in fridge?
Don't really do barbecue, really.
Hot sauce. Do you keep that? Do you know what I mean? It's the same principle, really.
Yeah. What are you doing with that?
This is actually one thing that grinds people's gears that probably live with me, because the fridge is absolutely rammed full of condiments.
What, do you put like jam?
Jammed a lot. Just everything.
Yeah, jam. I'm having that. Like jam in fridge.
Jam. I'd probably keep jam in cupboard, me.
That's a strange one.
Well, do you have red sauce more or jam more?
Neither, to be fair.
I can't remember the last time I had jam. Genuinely.
So if you've ordered it, you probably need it. So if you hardly ever have it, you should probably keep it refrigerated.
It just sounds like such a childish thing to have, jam.
I generally can't remember the last time I had jam.
I use that chili jam, like when I'll make like a knockoff Nando's at home, but that goes in cupboard as well. I'll leave that in cupboard. I'm not bothered about sticking stuff in fridge. I think the only thing I'd stick in fridge is mayo.
Yeah.
That's it, really. I'd stick everything else in cupboard.
I think it's a crime.
Is it just because you don't like cold ketchup?
Oh, no, it's not. It's not to do with that. But now you mention it, yeah, I suppose I don't feel the need for my red sauce to be cold.
No, I don't. I just think it's weird. What do you have on a bacon sarnie?
Brown sauce.
Red.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, anything breakfast related is brown sauce for me, barring a couple of exceptions. I don't really like eating McDonald's, but occasionally, if we're on road or if you're severely hungover, sausage and egg, I'd have red sauce with that, but...
I don't have red. I'd probably have red sauce with a sausage sarnie, and then with a bacon sarnie, I'd probably just have it just with butter, or maybe occasionally a bit of brown, I don't know. Christ knows.
Do you like a dip of sauce, or do you just commit?
No dip for me, just...
Commit.
Committing it.
Yeah. If you're ballsed up, then you know for next time, don't you?
Yeah. Right, I think that'll do for
Yeah.
It's just tomato ketchup. The Tommy K podcast.
Yeah. New music section. This is the section we all give you a tune by an artist you may or may not have heard. I'm going to kick it off today with an artist called Alex Spencer, who is supporting us in Manchester. He's got a tune called Nightmares, belter, so go and give that a listen. It's got some good little drum parts in. That's what pricked my ears up with that one. So get on it, everyone. And if you're coming to Manchester, make sure you get in early and support the supports.
Yeah, well said.
I'm going to go with a band called Motel. They actually messaged me to send me their stuff, so another one where I've had a listen because they've sent me the music, so and yeah, they're pretty good. A song called The Matinee, quite like that one. They're from Liverpool, so yeah, go check them out.
Nice. I'm going to go with he is a new artist. Trying to pick upcoming artists. There's a guy called Sam Scherdel, I think I'm pronouncing it right.
Oh, yeah.
I heard it in pub actually the other day and Shazammed it because I thought that sounds really good. And it's a song called R.E.T.R.O. His voice actually sounds like a singer from Aslan, who were an Irish band. Bit husky. Even his accent where he was singing, could have sworn he'd be Irish. And I googled him and guess where he's from?
He's from round near us.
Didn't know that. South Yorkshire he's from. But yeah, that's a good song. It's called R.E.T.R.O. by Sam Scherdel, or if it's pronounced different, get in touch, Sam.
I'm going to go with a band called Big Image, who are supporting us on this tour. I think they used to be called the Ivory Wave. I think Nick mentioned them quite a few years ago. Have they supported you before?
Yeah. About 2000 and some years ago, actually.
I think it was on the Under Your Sky tour.
Yeah.
I think it was.
2018, 19, maybe.
Well, they're called Big Image then. I can't remember.
No.
Ivory Wave.
Yeah, good lads. They're,
Yeah, really good. I think they've had a bit of a lineup change, or they've changed something. But yeah, they are top lads, really top lads. Looking forward to them joining us on some of these dates.
So this is a song called Uptown.
Good tune, I've heard that.
Yeah, love it.
Uptown Girl.
Nearly.
Like that.
It goes a little bit like that.
Not far off.
Fan comments. We've got some new music recommendations here, so I'll whittle through some of these. Simon Belton has said, have you heard of Pastel? Saw them support the Twang at the Lead Mill 2 weeks after we saw you support Shed 7 at Lincoln. Have a listen to their new album, Souls in Motion. I think I've seen them come up on like an ad or something on Instagram. I've heard the name before. I've not listened to them.
I've heard the name. I've not listened to them.
Yeah, a bit shoegaze, aren't they?
I don't know. I'll give them a listen.
Yeah.
I haven't heard the name though.
What, a bit like Ride kind of thing.
Yeah.
Check them out.
Matt said, I'm enjoying a tune called What Can I Say After I'm Sorry by Blossoms. I've not really listened to much Blossoms. Is it a new one?
I've heard that tune. I've heard that. I like the other one, the I Like Your Look or something like that. Good. Got a good video as well. It's pretty good.
They also said, my favourite song from you is Face the Music. Love it. You're my favourite band and you're all true gentlemen / musicians. The best of luck with a new album and tour. Nice one.
Nice one.
Very kind
Matt.
comment, that.
Yeah, very kind. Thank you very much, Matt.
Yeah, cheers,
Did
Matt.
love playing that. I remember we played it was a Dublin Arena with Keane. I think we were sound checking it, and you know when you can just feel it. You've been playing it a bit in the tour, and you know when it just clicks and everything, you're right in the pocket.
Yeah.
And
Right in the slot.
Right in the slot. I remember I could hear it because I used one ear in, one ear out. And I was like, yeah, this is how it sounds live.
Good tune. I like that, to be fair. Gives me a breather.
Yeah. Steve Woodhouse said, new music, check out Desperate Journalist, recent new album, No Hero.
Is that who Woodcock told us to check out? Desperate Journalist, when we were on that live?
Oh, I'm not
I
sure.
checked it. I did listen to I can't remember the name of the band. I did check out that band, he said. But yeah, we'll check them out if it's not the same band.
Another one here, new music from, I think this was actually in the, this is from Philip Thompson. This was the Seagull Attack podcast. It said new music from A Flock of Seagulls.
Flock of Seagulls. I Ran by Flock of Seagulls is a right tune.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard of that.
No, you've heard that song.
From
Probably
Liverpool, you've definitely heard it.
There's no way in the world you haven't heard that song.
I'll have to
How's it
listen.
go?
Just like that.
Yeah.
How's it go?
You have heard it. I don't think we can play it on here for copyright reasons, but
Well, that impression you've just done of it might flag up as copyright. Was that good?
oh shit!
Yeah, this is it, innit?
That's Shiny Happy People.
Is this it?
I don't think we can actually play that.
There you go.
I'm quite impressed
Right,
how
I've heard it, yeah.
quick that was.
Yeah, you got your phone, haven't you?
Yeah.
That'll be it.
Yeah, that mentioned I've got a new phone.
Yeah, Flock of Seagulls are, a classic band from Liverpool, aren't they?
I'm not sure where they're from.
What's it called? I Ran.
I Ran, yeah.
Well, I Ran brackets so far away.
Yeah. There's a cool delay. It's got like a tape delay. Well, it might be digital, but it sounds tapey.
Steph said, this was a quite a bit ago, the nostalgic episode. Thanks, Trent, for bringing up End of the Earth. I would love to hear it live on the European tour. Like to hear Face the Music, On the Run, Won't Stop, Magic Man, and Dream as well.
This is Trent just writing his own songs he wants to
Yeah.
Sending it under a name called Steph.
Yeah, that would be amazing. So, yeah,
Next thing we go in. This is a comment from Carl. He said, "Can we turn the bass guitar up?"
Yeah, there's not enough bass in the live mix.
It'd be great if you could do a cover of Chop Suey.
Yeah.
Wake up!
God.
Well, I'm sure we'll play some of them songs anyway.
If you could play Tainted Love in the encore, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, Key, whilst you're in drop B for balls, let's play some Slipknot.
That'd be absolutely amazing.
Would love to see an ego stage in front of Trent.
just for me. But yeah, we still need to figure out a set list.
A fair old list there. I thought that was set list.
Yeah, I know, you might as well just be. Won't Stop. I've not played that in a while.
Dreams, grand, aren't it?
Dreams. Right, this is the what we got coming up section.
What we got coming up? The way you said that.
What we got coming up?
I was just trying to figure out what Alcor is still there. Scarborough.
Oh, God. Right, we've got Scarborough coming up.
How long? How long?
What we got coming up?
Coming up.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
It's coming up.
Oh, God.
19 days. Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, by the time this comes out, it'll be 17 days.
Yeah, a couple of weeks until we hit the stage in Scarborough. The last time we played Scarborough was with Keane, I believe, which was always be like a memorable gig, just due to the weather. It made
Washout.
the gig. Yeah, it were a washout, but it made the gig even better and memorable. So big shout out to Keane again for having us. That was the first time we supported them following that gig that took us around Europe. Yeah, top people. Can't speak highly enough about them. But yeah, Scarborough, we're back there on, is it 22nd, Trent?
Yep.
22nd of Feb. And yeah, we're looking forward to it. First gig at year. First headline gig in a while as well. So it'll be good fun. If you ain't got your tickets, I think there's a few left.
Come on.
Let's have it.
Yeah, we need to sort
Look
set list
forward to
out as
that.
well, so leave some
Yeah.
more comments of what songs you want to hear.
Yeah, probably be getting that sorted in the next week too.
I'll be going with alternate account and putting some comments on.
Please can Trent have a spotlight?
Don't get me a haircut the day before.
Oh yeah.
I seem to be getting a lot more organised in my 30s.
Yeah.
We just used to ring up on the day.
Well,
That's what I do. What? No, I don't even ring up. I just turn up. That's a thing, innit?
I prefer that.
It is.
I don't do that anymore. I think same as you, Frody. Just basically book an appointment and then you know when you're going, so you just rock up at that time, get your hair cut, and you're out of there.
Yeah.
Rather than sat there like a plonker for an hour thinking, Jesus Christ, how long am I going to be sat here?
Yeah, waiting for 4 big blokes getting shot back in dyke.
Yeah, well, that's it. And then someone else will walk in, you'll think, oh, he's just a walk-in. Turns out he's got an appointment, and you're going, oh.
Yeah, basically, I first started doing that in COVID times, and I'll never go back because it's just so much more efficient. Like, you know when you're going in, you know what time you're going to be out.
Yeah, it's probably a better idea. I think I'm outnumbered in this. Trent definitely does that. He books his fringe in.
Books itself in.
You get your fringe cut in your house, don't you?
Yeah, hairdresser comes here, so I don't have to go out anywhere.
Jesus Christ, you've got to level up, you.
I know. Not only does he book it in, he makes them come to his house.
Yeah.
Right, everybody, that's been episode 15 of the Sherlocks Podcast. Thank you for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed it. We'll be back next week, same time, 7 p.m, next Wednesday.
And I'll mention, we've got special guest on next week's episode, so make sure you tune in. We'll not tell you who, but just tune in.
Yep.
Yep.
Right,
That's
see you in a bit,
everybody.
boys.
See you in a bit.
Like, share and subscribe. Comment.